Tom, your mom is so old. She knew when she knew Burger King, he was a prince.
Your mama's so old, she's got a signed copy of the Ten Commandments.
How did you know? That's funny
Oh
crap.
yeah. Welcome back to the Therapy Unzipped podcast. We're going to be talking about yo mama jokes, and because it's funny, but we use a lot of humor, and we've talked about this many times as a form of therapy, as a coping strategy. And we know that at times humor can hide a lot of things, and so we have to be mindful and careful about that. But you know what? We love to laugh and we love to crack jokes, and that's how we do it with our clients. I'm always, and I know you too, are always trying to find a way to tickle the funny bone, to get somebody to add a little levity to the situation, to
Right?
laugh a little bit, to turn things around. And it seems like we can handle heavier stuff if our vibrations are a little bit higher. So, and I'm not going to stop doing that.
Absolutely. Humor is, it really is one of the cornerstones of life. I mean, if you cannot laugh through different things, and you're right, it raises your vibrations. It calms those stress hormones down. It uses those muscles that you can't laugh and not smile.
Right.
So, and life is so dang short and unpredictable. You got to laugh through it,
Right.
right? Why so serious?
there's just there's so many absurd, ridiculous things that happen,
Right.
just generally speaking, but especially now.
All right.
Things are just topsy-turvy, chaotic, and stress and anxiety are just reaching epidemic proportions. And so we want to add a little bit of lightness to things so we can break through the seriousness and, commune with
Right.
each other and laugh a little bit. And one of the ways in which we can do that is some of those universal games or jokes, and yo mama jokes have been around forever, as long as we've been alive, and
Right.
they're still going strong. And it people, you could meet somebody from New York or California or Arizona or Florida, and they know a yo mama joke,
Right.
right?
And it's funny because in most situations, you start talking about someone's mama and they get, that's a very
Yeah,
personal thing. I mean, you're
right.
insulting my mama. But
Yeah,
as soon as you say your mama, everyone knows that, it's not a personal dig. It's just a joke. It's a way to
yeah.
lighten the mood. Tom, I always told you your mama's so short in her driver's license picture, I can see her feet.
That is pretty short. That's pretty short. Or your mama's so fat she skips a meal and the stock market goes up.
Damn. Your mom is so fat when she lays around the house, she lays around
Around
the house.
her belt size the equator. She
Too
said
funny.
she sat on a dollar and squeezed a booger out of George Washington's nose.
Do you remember when we were kids? I mean, that's what you did all day, every day. Like on the way to school, on the playground, whatever. It was just constant. Your mama
Oh
joke.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it
And they're
was
still
so funny.
funny.
And they're still funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. And you and I we have a long history of working together and, community events and, whatever. And it's so funny. Like we'll be in a room of 50 people and then all of a sudden you and I are just cracking a joke. Like, we're talking about a serious community intervention about suicide prevention. And then all of a sudden, wow.
Yep, I know. It's good. It's so good.
And the whole room like looks at us and you and I are just
What?
laughing our heads off.
Yeah.
Too funny.
Your mom is so stupid she thinks Bluetooth is a dental condition.
Wait, you met my mom? Wait, what's going on here?
You know her? but that's what makes the game so funny.
Mm,
And similar to that, and we will stick with the Yo Mama jokes today, but is the that's what she said
that's what
game.
she said.
Yeah.
Right. And that never gets old either.
No,
And
no, never.
I crack all these jokes and I do it in my daily life. I always, when somebody says something weird, like a weird phrase comes out of someone's mouth, mine is, oh, that was my nickname in high school.
That's a good one.
Like, oh, I tripped over an armadillo. And I'm like, armadillo is my nickname in high school. Or,
Yeah. You're like,
right?
what?
Right. Did you see my pussy sore? I'm like, oh, that was my nickname.
That was my nickname. But it's good
Right.
and never never loses its shine.
And it's so funny, Tom, in my world, I say these things not to really for anybody else's attention. I say it because it cracks me up. And I can tell you how many times that I say something like this and I get a bunch of looks like, are like,
Yeah,
what?
I know.
And I don't even care. It doesn't bother me one bit. I crack myself up, and that's all I really care about.
Even if it falls flat on the floor and you're like,
I don't care.
if only Tom were here, he would get
Exactly. Ty would
it.
be laughing. And that's what, yeah, I should,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm going to say that now. Whenever it falls flat, I want to say, Tom would be laughing.
If only Brett were here, he would like that.
Right? He would appreciate my humor.
He'd appreciate that. I heard a
Uh,
good one the other day. That's new to me, and maybe a lot of people know, and it's been around. When so it goes, what do you call a cow with one leg? Lean beef.
lean beef.
What do you call a cow with three legs? Tri-tip. what what do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef.
Ground beef.
Right? What do you call a cow with two legs? Your mom.
Oh,
Oh,
perfect.
yeah. So
Perfect.
I like that one. I'm gonna carry that
Right?
one around in my backpack for for years to
And
come.
how many times have you, Tom, and everyone out there, like heard a joke and like, oh God, I got to remember that one. I'm going to
Uh-huh.
use that one. And then
And if you
half the
don't
time.
use it three times, then you forget it.
Exactly. Right. But, we use humor to interrupt, heavy situations too. You and I do that. Like when things get very heavy, right? Sometimes
Yeah.
it's not appropriate. Sometimes you need to let the heaviness sit, particularly in, the work that you and I do on a daily basis.
Right.
But there are some times where you just need to cut through that stuff. It doesn't need
Mhm.
to be so heavy,
Right.
right? Um, life is, it is all kinds of things. It's serious. It's fragile. It can be very obviously impactful, but it doesn't have to be so dang heavy all the time, right? We
Right.
don't need to be so serious. We can laugh through some of these things, right?
Hmm.
Um, so, and I think that you and I, sometimes we use it as a defense mechanism, right? It's just,
Hmm.
wait, things are getting way too heavy here. Let's just cut
Right.
through this thing. But
Sometimes a
and
stall tactic.
it is a stall tactic. It
Yeah.
can be used that way too. But sometimes it's just a way to say, really, why do we have to be so dang serious all the time?
Yeah. And it's a dance, and we've done the dance for a long time. I mean, over the course of our lives, because we're
Right?
just, growing up the fat kid, you've got to lean into some sort of strength, and it
Right?
definitely wasn't physical acumen, nor looks. And so, I learned to be the funny person, the funny
Right?
kid, or the people wanted to be around because he was so quick and funny, and with the jokes, and not really such a mean spirit like making fun of people as it was in a
Right?
playful way with friends, but
Uh-huh.
not in a bully kind of way, but just kind of fun to raise vibrations, and people want to be around that. And then internally that made me feel good, valuable, part
Right?
of the group, even though maybe I didn't match with looks and with athleticism or physique, or but
Right?
but more popular because of using
Yeah,
humor. And so when you learn that at an early age, that becomes part of your personality.
yeah,
As for me.
yeah, absolutely. For me too, becomes part of who you are. And how many times have like you and I walked into a meeting and it was like everyone's sitting there, like all dead faced, and we walk in and everyone just anticipates, like,
Oh yeah.
Brett and Tom are here, okay,
Here we go.
and we're like, all right, this is why I don't do two shows a night anymore.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, too funny.
It's good. You
So
guys should take that on tour.
yeah,
Mhm.
hey, we do that every Friday morning. Welcome
Mhm.
to the tour.
Here you go. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. Comedy, it should be an important part of your life. There's so much research out there about how important laughing comedy can be, how helpful it can be for your mental health, for your mood, um, that kind of thing. And
Yeah.
there's so much out there. I mean, how many comedians? I mean, you can't turn on Comedy Central and not, um, pull up some dang comedy. It's on It's all over TikTok now. I have a
Yeah.
bunch of these comedians on my TikTok. All these Matts. Matt Rife was the big guy for a while. And now
Oh yeah.
there's this gay guy, Matt Matthews, I think his name is.
Mhm.
Just hysterical. It does the crowd work. And then there's somebody else that popped up for me, and they just do that crowd work, which I think is hilarious
Mhm.
because that's really quick, right? You got to be on your toes to do that crowd work. Anyone can write a bunch of jokes and deliver them, and not everybody can because you know, whatever.
Right.
Not everybody can. It's just definitely a skill, but man, that crowd work can be
Mhm.
amazing.
Like who's the woman that you sent me who
Yeah,
is that she was wearing like a diva kind of dress and like was all
yeah,
done up and like pin-up-y style and she's great.
yeah. What is your name? What do you do?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And just yeah. And every
Mhm.
time someone says I'm a psychologist, she goes, "Oh," and
Yeah.
walks away.
Yeah. But she does it in such a great way that even though it's poking fun, it's in fun, right?
Right.
Like yeah, she's very sweet about it and very endearing and I like that instead of just some of the other comics that really just rip people
Yeah.
open. But I love it the hecklers in those
Yeah.
type of type of
Right.
areas where like this is what this person does for a living. They just sit around and think about mean shit to say to
Right.
you. So
All right.
you, you're
Yeah.
gonna
There's that English guy too, that older, proper English guy that wears that suit. Can't think of his name, but he
yeah
does really great crowd work too, and he can get really, really raunchy,
yeah.
which is I always love that stuff. So
Hmm.
that's funny. Yeah. And I think about it. All the comedians that up for me do all that crowd work stuff. So
Yeah. Your mom is
yeah.
so clumsy she tripped over a cordless phone. Your
That's
mom is so ugly she made an onion cry.
uh, so funny.
Mhm.
And then, do you remember the guy with the puppets with Ahmed the terrorist? And
Yes. Oh yes. Uh-huh. Wow, he
he,
was great. He was great.
yeah, and
And the
he had
jalapeno on a stick.
you on a stick. Yeah, and he's still around. He's been doing that for, I mean, he's got to be doing that 30 years now.
Great talent. Funny guy, just the way he puts things together and amazing.
Yeah,
God, what's his name? I know people are screaming at the radio
I
right
know. They're like, duh.
now.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Uh-huh.
Isn't it funny? We remember all his characters, but not him.
I know. And he had the old guy, right?
Walter.
Walter. Yeah. Jeff
Uh-huh.
Jeff Dunham.
Jeff Dunham. Jeff Dunham.
Mhm.
You're right. Jeff Dunham. And then I remember seeing the clip where he was doing an overseas show, I think in Dubai. And then he pulled out Ahmed the terrorist in Dubai. I'm like, man, that takes some nerve.
Wow, ballsy.
Right. And you saw the crowd, like as soon as he pulled out Ahmed, like everyone starts laughing and then they pan to the crowd and everyone's like having a riot with it. I mean, comedy is the universal
Yeah.
language. I mean, people can cut through all the drama and all the stuff
Mhm.
just to laugh.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Your mama gets fired from volunteer work.
Uh,
Her resume just says it's complicated.
all right. Your mom is so poor. She chases the garbage truck with her grocery list.
That's great. That's a
uh,
great one. Oh man.
that poor mama. She just needs rest.
Poor mama. Terrible.
I know. Talk about a great mama character. How about Medea? Freaking hysterical.
Oh, that's great. Every
Yeah,
one of them
yeah,
hilarious.
yeah.
Hmm.
The Tyler Perry, and then yeah, did those. Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
And then some of the funniest moms that were out there, the Golden Girls.
Oh my God. And the writing on that was just genius.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that.
right. That's my
Just
guilty
how
pleasure, right?
just how they interacted with each other. That's such a
Uh-huh.
great job, great writing on that. Yeah. Mhm.
Uh, it's funny, like what is your favorite kind of humor? I mean, there's that raunchy stuff like roasts. I
Oh
love
yeah.
roasts, but man,
Mhm.
they can get kind of
Pretty intense. Oh yeah. Like
yeah. And then there's that dry British humor,
mhm.
which I really can appreciate. It's not always the easiest to follow. Faulty Towers used to be one of my John Cleese, and Faulty Towers was one of my
Oh
favorite.
yeah. Me too. Because I watched that Monty Python's Flying Circus
Yeah.
and then all the movies
Oh yeah.
thereafter. Just genius. And just the silliness and then the dry humor and
Right. It's merely a flesh wound.
exactly.
It's wafa thin.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Your mama was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries.
Yeah. Hey, let me in.
Yeah.
No.
No. Go away or I shall taunt you a second time.
Uh,
Yeah.
storm in the castle.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Remember that have that
Princess
Billy
Bride.
Crystal? Yeah. Have fun storming the castle.
I don't think that word means what you think it means. Inconceivable. Oh,
Oh, so we need to laugh a little bit and not take things as seriously.
right.
And
Absolutely.
we didn't get the your favorite your mama jokes. So go ahead, please. Still send them in so that we can continue to laugh along with you, and we'll share them moving forward on the show. And ask any questions that you want. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Questions at therapyunzip.com.
Yeah. Hmm.
Let us know what your favorite joke. Tell us about your humor. Tell us what you want us to talk about.
Yeah.
Because we're going to keep talking regardless. So if you want to influence,
Yeah. Just don't send your mom to us.
yeah, yeah, we're full up here.
I remember a couple years back, starting the practice, my former business partner associate thought it would be a great idea, and we had published in one of the big papers
Mm,
an ad for the practice, and one of the catch, lines or phrases or something she thought was clever was it's not your mom's fault. The news, which was funny, but it actually got published for one edition or something, and uh, we quickly changed that. But it's just
Did you hear anything back on that?
no. I just thought
Okay.
that was funny.
Yeah,
It's
it's not
not
your
all your
mom.
mom's fault or
Not all
something
your
like
mom's
that.
fault.
Yeah.
The hell
Which,
it's
I
not.
mean, sometimes things like that, I mean, catch people's eye and they're like, what's
Yeah.
this all about?
Right. That is funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, scary when you're building a business. And I
Yeah.
mean, for people that don't know, it's a very conservative area.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
highly conservative area. It's not one
Mhm.
of them, smiley, happy-go-lucky kinds of people aren't skipping through town.
Yeah.
All right. They're clutching their pearls.
Exactly. Ed Zachary.
Zachary.
Mhm. Your
Oh,
mama's so
Tom, you
ugly
make
the
me laugh.
mama's so ugly the tide won't even come in while she's at the beach.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's a zillion of them,
Uh-huh.
but
There is.
anyway.
Anyway, humor, Tom, you make me laugh.
Hmm. Well, and I always use similar to your phrase. That was my nickname in high school. I've used your mom, right? When people just say
Yeah,
some stuff, whatever,
right,
even if it doesn't make sense, it still kind of
right,
works.
right. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, your
Yeah,
mom, or that's what your mom said, right?
right. Well, you're a horrible therapist, and I haven't gotten any better since I've been here. Well, your mom.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, your mom. Yeah.
It
What?
is. Bye.
And back to the point before, we dance, we do that dance well where we use humor to lighten the mood and the heaviness at times, but also can switch back to being serious. There are times when the joke would work so well, but it's definitely not appropriate. And
I
it's
know.
almost like painful that you can't.
Yeah. And it's just rolling in your head, and
It's
you're
like,
like, oh, God.
yeah.
I
And I
said,
can share it
oh,
with you later and you'll laugh and stuff.
right.
But I mean, it's in the moment, like, it's
Right.
such a wasted opportunity, but you're like, I can't because it's not
Right.
appropriate. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And then, there's that joke that you've heard or you've seen or you read, and you stop like, I'm so using that one, right? And I've had jokes in my head for months, just waiting for the perfect time to roll that baby out. And feels so good when it finally the situation presents itself.
Yeah. Bam. Here you go.
Oh. And then I find so much enjoyment. It's like it's I the expectation is 10 times what the outcome is, right? I think it's the
Yeah.
funniest statement in the history of the world.
Hmm.
And then everyone's like, "Oh yeah, yeah,
Okay. And you're like, really?
yeah." Come on, people. Is this thing on? What's going on here?
Yeah. And sometimes you say stuff that's wrong crowd,
Right?
wrong audience, so to speak, or like the person just or they get offended somehow. There was this one time, and this was somebody that I admired and looked up to as like a kind of mentor. And you know exactly who she is. And um, I had a shirt, and she was always like touchy, right? Like she'd always like grab your shirt and feel it, and be like, "Ooh, oh, you missed a button. You need to like do this button, or like, "Ooh, that's a nice material on that shirt, right?" And one time she felt my shirt and she was like, um, "Oh, it's so soft," and without missing a beat, and ashamed that I said this. And of course, it was immediately taken as kind of offensive, and she went the other way. But I thought it was hilarious, and I couldn't resist. So she grabs my shirt. Ooh, this is so soft. And I said, "Well, give it a minute."
Stellar. 10 out of 10. Would highly recommend. Use that joke whenever you can.
Yeah.
And I know exactly who you're talking about. And
Yeah.
that's what makes it even funnier
Yeah. Hmm.
because it's like, yeah, stop touching my shirt. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I don't need the
Whoa.
commentary. Not seeking your approval.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. That is very funny.
Yeah. I couldn't resist. And you know what? Just a little bit of shame for doing that, but you know what? It's funny.
Perfect. And you know what? And my opinion is, you know what? You paid your little penance into your karma bank, right, for being offensive, but it
Yeah.
pays off in spades, right? I bet you still think about that, like
I
now,
do.
all these years later, and it still cracks you up. And you know
I
what?
do.
There, you can't put a price on that.
Yeah.
That is freaking hysterical. I love that.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially since you know the person.
Uh,
And yeah, I feel I feel bad. And she probably had long forgotten about that, you know.
oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh man, no one can ever take that away from you, Tom.
Yeah. And no one else was around to witness that, you know.
Right,
It's just-
right. So they couldn't prove it in the HR office.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
What do
I
you?
said
What I?
I said thank you.
Right. I don't know how she got that confused. Wow, that's so strange. Yeah, I would never say something so offensive. I don't know
Uh,
what.
but yeah. So anyway, yeah,
uh,
it's painful when you can't unleash that joke because the situation or the audience doesn't
right.
it doesn't rate or at the time.
Uh-huh.
But the times when we have and ooh, I crossed the line. Okay.
Yeah.
Mental note.
Right. Note to self: apologize or plausible deniability.
Yeah. Well, and you know, coming from the military, you can imagine there's a lot of off color
Yeah.
humor. And sometimes when you get around, especially a bunch of guys, right? That's how it was in the military, just a bunch of guys just ripping
Mhm.
on each other and then offering, you know, sleazy, dirty, you know,
Right.
misogynistic type humor. You fall into that trap. And then, yeah, I remember engaging in unleashing some of those dirty jokes, not in the military, but way after, you know, being around some guys at the water cooler, you know, and then people are overhearing it and you realize, ooh, this isn't the place
Yeah.
for this. And you forget that actually that's really like offensive and sick and dirty and you know like you forget about the actual content of the
Right.
joke because you're just making people laugh and there's times where I've not thought about the content or the potential implications of how somebody would take that joke. I'm just telling jokes to see what hits and lands, you know.
Right.
But
Yeah. It's certainly helpful if you know your audience.
mhm.
Because
Yeah.
yeah, you throw something out there and it's like, ooh, yeah, that wasn't. Ooh, that one's gonna sting for a while.
That'll sting, yeah. I can't take that one back.
Yeah. Hmm. I mean, what I meant to say was,
Mm.
uh,
Right, like and how does it work out when like everybody's laughing and having a good time and you're trying to kind of keep your voices down because there's maybe people in earshot that it wouldn't be appropriate, but and then you forget about your volume, you know, and then it's
right?
like you hit that punchline, you know, and then it's like the loudest thing going, you know, like you that's why your mom eats a bag of dicks. And then you're like you hear like the record scratch.
Screech. Yeah.
Why did everything get suddenly so quiet?
Right. I was on a roll, man. uh,
Ooh, okay.
yeah, that's
So
so funny.
anyway, humor can be so helpful, and we have to just
Absolutely.
be mindful of the time and place and the audience and how we're utilizing it, and to make sure that at times we can allow ourselves to feel things, to get deep, to be serious at times.
Mhm.
If you're always laughing and always humor, then yeah, once again, it can hide some things. So we got to be careful and mindful about that. But let's laugh at ourselves and let's laugh at the absurdity of just life being on this crazy roller coaster, huh?
Yeah. Well, is it the days are long, but the years are short?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
in the words of the Joker, why so serious?
Yeah, man.
Lighten
So
up,
we hope that
lighten up,
you,
Francis.
yeah, exactly. We hope that you have enjoyed your time with us today and we made you laugh a little bit. And we'd love to hear from you. So send in your comments, questions, mama jokes, and the likes. And we'll definitely catch you guys next time. Have an amazing weekend. Enjoy the games and happy Fourth.
Yes. Happy Fourth, almost. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll have another one before that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Next week. Cool. All right, Tom. Always a pleasure.
Same. Take care. Be well. We'll see you soon.
All righty.